Hey guys, welcome to another session of Stock Sniper Trading. Hope everyone's having a good session so far. My camera's a little bit distorted this morning, so I'm actually going to take my camera off the screen. Okay, so we're just going to have the actual screen itself. With that being said, guys, I hope everyone's having a good morning. As you can see right off the bat, we have US 30 on the 15-minute. This is from yesterday. Okay, so I sent this to the group. And we all as well as updated it. As you can see that we made a nice head and shoulder pattern here with a continuation break of the neckline. All right, so one key thing to remember when you're doing this is to always look for the pullbacks, guys. This is US 30 on the 15-minute, okay, on the 15-minute time frame. So we were scalping on the fives, but you want to make sure that you're actually going on the 15-minute once you're in these trades to kind of get into like long-term holds. All right, so this is just the US 30. I just want to kind of show you guys kind of the recap of yesterday. But obviously what we're going to be doing is looking to trade gold for the first little bit and probably GBP USD. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's get down to business. And if you're still new to the channel, guys, check in the description. This is not a buy or sell channel. We're teaching free fundamental and technical analysis, and we're not financial advisors. So guys, if you need actual financial advice, make sure you contact someone who is in that field. All right, like I said, we provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Okay, so let's get down to business, guys. Let's go over to gold. Okay, gold is having push-pull movements here. You can really see what's happening. It's currently at 1824. This is on the 15-minute. Okay, so we want to make sure that we go to the daily, kind of see where we're trading at right now. I don't have any moving averages or anything on here. You don't really need them, but it's nice to have them just to have them so you can spot nice support and resistance area. Guys, I just removed my camera today. It's a little bit distorted. I'm doing some upgrades of my computer software and stuff like that, and it'll be back in action tomorrow. So with that being just wanted to touch upon that as well. So guys, I'm going to add on actually the 200 moving average. Okay, you can see straight as arrows, guys. You can nice bullish momentum, and now it's continuing. Okay, so on Ron's forecast on Sunday, you can see that we made he made a projection that if the price was to break a certain area, it would come down, but obviously it held its bullish support, an engulfing candlestick, and now we're walking our way up. Nice ignition here, breaking through the 200, and now we're trading at currently 1824. Okay, so now what we want to do is just gather key areas of supply and demand, okay, on the higher time frame. You don't need to gather too much because obviously we are a far bit away from this area down here, which would be current higher time frame. Oh, sorry guys, my bad. Demand, and that would be at 1760, but we've made highs since then, guys. Okay, so we have 1785, and then now at breaking through the 200, you can see that we're currently sitting at 1812. All right, so let's erase this, make it white for higher time frame. Okay, actually, you know what, guys, let's change it up today. Let's change it up. Let's go with yellow. All right, do a quick little change here on the fly. Okay, so yellow is going to be higher time frame support and resistance. Okay, we now can gather some supply on the higher time frame. You can see that price is almost in this previous structure right here around September 3rd. All right, you can see as soon as it touches here, it's getting rejected. So we need to change this to red. Okay, and now we can break it down in terms of the lower time frames, which means going from the daily all the way down to the 4-hour. All right, so this is gold making nice movements. Gold has been good to trade, guys. Ever since NFP, it's been very nice to trade. You can see that it's getting nice support at 1812.5. All right, as soon as it comes in that area, you can see the top wicks. All right, a lot of resistance there, a lot of resistance, and that's around, it made a high of 1828, but now we're currently around 40 pips below it at roughly 1824. Okay, so we can still use yellow. All right, still higher time frame support and resistance. Guys, the webcam, I'm doing some fixes on my computer today, so it just won't be on just today. Everything else, you'll be good to go. Will be fixed back up tomorrow, okay? So now from the 4 hour, we're going to go down to the hourly, okay? And guys, look, price has made a high right here, retested again, previous support, it held, and now it's starting to walk back to the upside, getting to that 1828, getting some resistance here, and now we're starting to look like maybe a quick little pullback, depending how far it'll go. That's the thing we got to watch. How far will this pullback come on the hourly? There's still 38 minutes left here. It's 7:21. So how we figure this out is we go from the hourly now down to the 30-minute. Okay. Not going to mark it up as much today. We want to just spot key areas where price can go. Sometimes it gets a little bit messy when we're charting. I wanted to kind of alleviate that just to kind of show guys clean charts lead to potential better entries, all right, especially the guys on Zoom. Okay, so let me check some chats right here, guys. For the members, if you have any questions or anything like that, do not feel afraid to ask. All right, then we have some nice support there. Okay, so about 7 minutes and 40 seconds on this 30-minute time frame. So we have to change this, obviously. So we're going to still go baby blue. All right, the yellow stands out a little bit more. Okay, all right, so now we have to find some area that if price starts to break that 1819 mark, where can it go to? We have another area of previous support being formed at 1815 and the same as around 1815.8. So anywhere in 1815 area. Okay, you can see it. If price breaks, it's going to come right back down to here. Okay, but you need to watch actual price in terms of the volume, see how much movement we're getting. I think we're going to get a lot of movement simply because of the news that we have coming up. Guys, we haven't really even talked about this today yet. You can see all this news we have coming up. We have 8:30 news, 9, all red and orange folders. So today's going to be very volatile. All right, very, very volatile. So it's really important for everyone to understand proper risk management. You're taking your trades, are on you. You know what I mean? You understand this, okay? So just keep that in mind, that news we have starting is at 8:30 and 9, okay? So we have some there. All right. Okay, so you can see now that price, we can actually put this down here. It's acting as a better support just because of that previous candle. That's where it closed. Okay, it tried to push up, you can see, then sellers tried to push it back down. It is now held at around roughly 1822. Okay, so it's important for you to remember or to keep in mind the trading view is a little bit different than MT4. So when I say these numbers, it might be in the generic area. Okay, tighten everything up. Now we have gold on the 15-minute. Okay, so just clear as day. Look at the resistance we have forming as well. Okay, just take a look, guys. 5 minutes. Let's check it out to the 10-minute time frame. All right. So trapped here. You can see that price sold below, held support, tried to break back up, held resistance. Now we have actual continuous bearish momentum from the overall dip into supply. So look at that big liquidity grab. Makes a push here, and now it's starting to sell off. Okay. Haven't even taken a look at our RSI yet. If we wanted to add it on here. Okay, got it. This is for the RSI people here, okay? Make a 50 line. All right, now take a look. You can see that it's hovering right around that 50 mark, having a little bit of indecision before it makes its next move. That's just on the 10-minute, okay? So now what we want to look is looking at the 5. So anytime if you traded before with us guys, you want to make sure that to realize that anytime we get around this 200 moving average, as well as added with the 9 moving EMA 9, okay, which is now yellow. I'm going to change that actually, just so both averages are not the same. Go to settings, change the color. We'll make it. No, we'll make it. Let's see what we want to do here. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. That's not bad. Guys, for the members, this is all recorded. Yes, it is. It's on YouTube. They record it for you, so Zoom doesn't actually need to do it. Okay, so in this area right here, 1822, 1824, 25 area is where we're currently trading. All right, this is on the 5-minute. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. And the reason why you're waiting right now, it's 3 minutes for the next 30-minute candle, which is the second 15-minute candle to open up. All right. You want to see if it's going to hold this resistance. You can see it's starting to test that 9 EMA, that 9 exponential moving average right here. All right. About 2 minutes, 40 seconds before we make our overall next big moves. To the bottom of there. Yellow, guys, is higher time frame support and resistance. It's anywhere between hourly all the way up to 4-hour and daily. Okay, the baby blue is anywhere between 30 and below. Okay, so you can see clear as day they're starting to test that moving average right there. They're starting to attempt to retest the resistance. Let's see if gold is going to hold true, or if they're just going to hold this consolidation structure before making its next move to basically 8:30. Okay, judging by this red folder news. Okay, so remember, we haven't really looked up on anything else. We've only been doing gold so far. Okay, so we'll look at the DXY next. We'll look at GBP USD. All right, because these two pairs, this is heavily affected by the US dollar, GU. All right, and then when we get down to a little bit around 8:30, right after that 9, we'll look at charting either US 30 or NASDAQ. Okay. Guys, if you want to see the indicators that I've had on here before, moving average, EMA, pivot point, just testing some things out that members recommend. There's not too much I use in terms of moving averages, okay? So want to make sure that you keep it bare bones, simple as possible. All right. So any break above here, guys, and you're going to have some indecision. So in an idealistic world, if gold starts to drop here, you can see that there's nothing stopping it. Maybe a little resistance at 1820, 1822 mark, okay, before maybe having its overall continuation. But there's a lot of sellers coming in the market, just waiting for this patient process to break below this support. Okay, and then same with here. If price starts to break out, you can see it clear as day that if it breaks to the upside, very obvious that we're looking for overall TP would be this previous resistance here. Price shot down, tried to break back up, then you have your big bearish candle. Okay, so you're looking at potentially a 1-to-1. That's 15 pips potentially made depending on your spreads. Guys, what are your spreads right now as well? What are your spreads? Do you guys keep in mind that when you're taking trades, spreads, commissions, different things like that? You need to, okay? You'll know the spreads by looking at your MT4. It'll show you clear as day what they are, okay? And you can do that by going to quotes, all right? And you can actually show on your screen, there's simple and advanced. Make sure to put in advanced, so you can actually see your spreads, okay? So if you're wondering why I have this up here, we have it to this TP, okay? And then similar right down here is that candle. So guys, this is kind of trapped for now. All right, you can see 1820, 1826. The current box we're working in is roughly, I'm going to assume around a 20-25 pip box from top to bottom. Yep, 20 pips. Okay. And guys, for on YouTube, remember we've switched over to Zoom. Okay, members are in a no lag Zoom. YouTube guys, you're going to get a little bit of a lag. Guys, keep remembering the only reason why we're continuing to do this is so that we can make sure everyone gets an understanding of how we scalp and stuff like that. All right, so guys, make sure to keep liking the YouTube channel, keep getting those views up. It's going good. So I just wanted to say thank you. We're almost at 17,000. It's crazy, guys. Almost at 17,000 we've hit, and this is fast. So really blessed to be part of this community, really blessed to be hosting it for you. Big Ron will be back eventually, you know what I mean? So everything will be good to go. But in terms of our Zoom sessions, we've actually been killing it. Tokyo, London was done today, and I know there was some serious pips being made, okay? So check out what we're focusing on gold right here, okay? You can see that it was a steady little 5-minute uptrend, the short-term pullback, before waiting its next move, okay? Guys, if you want the Zoom link and you're part of YouTube, you got to join our membership, okay? That's the only way you're going to get it. That's why members are doing that, okay? So stocksnipertrading.com right here, okay? You can join one of the memberships. You get exclusive access to our Zoom content, all right? So look at what gold is doing now. It's starting to break that through that overall 5-minute uptrend. And now we're starting to come back maybe down and test that 1822 mark. Remember this previous support? So let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. I would like to just draw a 50-point line right through. Okay, you can see it's that previous resistance right there by those 2 wicks. And what I'd end up doing is I'm going to end up setting an alert. Okay. This area right here, if it starts to go bullish, I'm going to add an alert this way. All right, because we're going to switch over and we're going to look at GBP USD, all right, and we're going to look at probably the DXY. Okay, so keep in mind for gold, guys, 1822.7 roughly area, all the way to 1820. Okay, that's the trade for gold. We'll get an alert here, and same with if it holds support, it'll walk back up, going to 1824 was the entry to 1826. Okay, so let's switch over. And we'll go check out GBP USD. Look at GU, guys, starting to really sell off here. This is on the 5 minutes, so make this full screen. Take off the MA. Guys, when you're doing your top down, you can take off your moving average, the 9. Maybe leave the 200 if you'd like, you know. It's totally up to you. Everyone has their different preferences of how they do their top-down analysis. Okay, we'll make the switch here to green. A little bit of demand zone. All right. And guys, if you can't see me, I do apologize. Like I said, it's just the webcam getting a new setup here, so it's a little bit delayed. And actually, the webcam is extremely distorted right now, so I didn't even want to put it on there. We're just upgrading some of our computer stuff here, so I'm excited about it to share the way it looks and stuff. You always got to get new and improved stuff. So so you can see clear as day, price broke through previous candle here. We're now looking at getting some resistance at 36063 area, okay, which is previous resistance here. So previous support. You can see it pushed up here, held support, now looking at walking its way up. Now having a full retracement bounce down. We were trading this, guys. This is last week, and now we're looking at getting some resistance here. And it's always good to look at your higher time frames to see where price can fill. You see this big long wick right here? You see this big wick, okay? Price is starting to hold support here, all right? It can fill this during today, okay? Like this is the November 9th candle. Definitely it can start to drop. Overall continued bearish momentum, but you want to make sure to keep in mind that price, if it holds, can start to fill back up. It's getting resisted at this previous support right here. So if I were to draw this over, you can see clear as day. Price broke down previous structure, held support, pushed back up, attempted to break that 200, ended up being a lower time frame. Actually, not even, it's on the daily supply area where sellers are having their pending orders, and now we're looking at selling off here. Okay. So now what we want to do is just tighten this up. All right, I'm looking at dropping this down to the 4 hour now. All right. Okay, so clear as day. Remember how I set that resistance area? You can see that price tried to make a push above it, and now it was rejected. Okay. All right, so in an idealistic world, getting nice support right here would be good, but you can also see that they've made a bounce in this area right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do two areas. All right, two areas. When we break this down, you can see that the overall gap, you're looking at almost 20 pips. Okay, so that little area on a higher time frame is around 20 pips. Okay, so when you drop it now down to the hourly, because that's all I'm really looking for, I might gather the bottom of this candle. As you can see, it's holding nice support right there, and then same, maybe some resistance up here. Don't want to gather it, crowd it too much. Keep it nice and simple here. Price, if it breaks here, guys, it can start to fall. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the hourly. And we haven't got anything on gold, guys. For everyone asking for gold buys and sells, I don't think you read the channel properly. Check the description box. That's all you're here for. You might want to search for another stream. Not being disrespectful or anything like that, just being realistic and honest with you. I don't want to waste your time, just like you don't want to waste my time, right? So now you can see clear as day. This is GBP USD on the hourly. Okay, look at this price consolidation trap that we have here. This is clear as day. You can see they're starting to push it right back down in it now. Okay, this would be neutral for me, simply because I'm not sure which way this is going to go. You can see it resisted up here. Now it's holding consolidation. Consolidation trap and gap is this. Okay, then you have a nice move to the upside here, broke above, retested, made a little bit of drawdown, and now you're pushing to the upside. All right. Okay, so we'll trap that on a little lower time frame. So now from there, we'll go to the 30-minute. And now you can see a lot of yellow here. Okay, a lot of yellow. That's higher time frame. Okay, I only did that because the members, they are used to the private Zoom rooms being like that, and I want to make sure everything stays consistent. Okay, I know I have yellow and red, but I'm mostly just like keeping the yellow on there. It lets us know that we're coming to a higher time frame support and resistance area. Okay, now when we do top down, we need to obviously do lower time frame as well, which I'm going to still keep baby blue. Okay, okay guys, so we have almost around 50 people until 17,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable. Definitely didn't think we'd ever get there when we started going streaming only a few months ago, and that's for real. So thank you for everyone to liking and subscribing the videos. You guys are joining us daily. It's pretty crazy to watch. Okay, so I removed the 200, and now you can see GBP USD the way it looks in a 15-minute structure. I'll put it back on, but I just want to show you where we're currently trading at. All right, okay, and then we're going to consolidate it even further into this area between 35750 roughly, and then 35577. Okay, roughly within this area. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 15, sorry, to the 10. Okay, check it out what we're looking at right now. Okay, 10-minute GBP USD. So price and structure, if you want to check out where we're at in the 200, now is the time we can add it on. Okay, so you can see it rejected here, and now we're clearly selling off. It's still below that 9 EMA. Okay, holding support here, and it's still above the 200 EMA. All right, so remember the time. Okay, 7:41. If you haven't, if you just joined here and you can't see my face, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm doing some upgrades, but take a look. 8:30, we have all this news. So price, you can bet that it's probably just consolidating, waiting for the overall news to happen for the big moves. Okay, today's going to be a very volatile day, very volatile. All right, so for you guys that want to go YOLO, that's up to you. For those who want to understand that news can be very erratic, okay, maybe do half of your normal lot sizes that you would normally do. Okay, half of your normal lot size that you would normally do. It'll protect you, it'll protect what you're doing, it'll give you some better insight to just how the market kind of works, and you'll be protecting your overall account by doing something like that. Okay, so remember we talked about 200 moving average. Okay, you can see where price is looking. They almost crossed right here, right? You can see clear as day. They're touching right now. Okay, in the consolidative area. Look at where we're at in the RSI. We'll draw a 50 point on here. Okay, 50. And now we can see the price is making some lower lows continuing. Lower high, lower low. This right here, price in terms of RSI, it's touching the below that oversold area, but you can see it's not heavy dipped over. Price can still continue. Most likely, I think what's going to happen is they can push it back, retrace it all the way to this 50 point before making its next move, but judged on news. Okay, so let's take an overall look at this one more time on the 15-minute. This is what we're looking like here. Okay, clear as day. Price from down here starting to bounce to the upside. Okay, price made higher highs and now holding support. All right, so back down to the 5. And guys, we're really taking our times today, no rushing. You can't rush into trading. All right, news will be happening very shortly, so that's when we can really look to ramp up. This is on the 5-minute. Okay, if we go back to GBP USD on the 15-minute, we can take a look why we got that sell-off here. If you look at divergence, okay, you can see that price was making highs, okay, and price right here was making horizontal trading. It was still in a little bit of an uptrend, but not as erratic as actual price itself. That's why you had that sell-off happen, okay, looking towards that breaking of the 50, having its overall continuation. Okay, so remember, GBP USD divergence sell-off on the 15. On the 5-minute, we're starting to hold support. Okay, it's lower time frame support, higher time frame is yellow. So I don't want to draw too much in here, guys. I want to keep it, as clean as possible. But definitely a key area would be here, and then we have another resistance starting to form right here. Okay, so let's wait and see in the next maybe about 5 minutes here, not even. I think price is just starting to open up here, a new candle. This is the 745 candle. Okay, 745 candle. So if we break here, guys, we're going to continue down to maybe daily or higher time frame, but look at the overall momentum that it needs to push. If price is going to continue, look at the overall R to R trade. Okay, you have an opportunity for price to bounce. Okay, you can see price right here, as soon as it got touched at 35477, okay, it started to push up. Now, if it started to break down here, that would be maybe 5-10 pips, not even, almost 10 pips. But now look, the R to R. You're with your spread and commission, depending on what you use, okay? Spread and commission, will that be a good R to R trade for you? Okay, do you think that price can break there because the overall momentum support and start to dump into this area? If it does, you can bet that price will first get held up right around here, right around there, okay? And then obviously you have your secondary wick and then the bodies, okay? So do we believe that price is going to break the low of 35480 and start to continue downwards, or is it going to have a nice accumulation of a pullback before maybe selling off or continuing bullish? Remember, guys, we're on the daily. If we go back to the daily, price made a nice little bounce, but it's getting rejected, okay? And I'll show you that right here. Ignore the lines, okay? That's just doing top down. See the demand area that we had? We're below the 200, okay? Price is starting to make a retracement here. It's getting rejected at that moving average, which is the 9-day, okay? Forming a little bit of indecision, doji, not much volume. That's why they're not getting any erratic movements right now, okay? So back down to the 5, and we'll do some key points. Okay, guys, members, what do you guys want to focus on? Do you guys like gold? What do you guys want to do? Let me know. We're going to probably watch gold or US 30 through news, okay? So okay. Okay, and you have to remember perfect. So key points right now for GU, 10-15 pips, guys. Okay, move your stop loss to break even. If you want to or don't want to do that, that's totally up to you. Okay, it's bearish on a higher time frame. We're still below the 200 moving average, and we have news at 8:30. So just keep in mind that that'll have a large impact on this overall move, okay, and this overall pair. So next thing, since we have GB, actually I didn't even do some alerts here. So I would like to see this just in case, and I would also like to see this being hit just in case. So let's check out our DXY here. Okay, so look at DXY. I don't erase this, guys. You know this. If you've been trading with me for a while, you understand. Look at on the 5-minute. Huge W pattern, guys. Do you see this? Like, do you guys see this? Clear as day, 5-minute. Bottom, bottom. It's actually two double bottoms within a larger. You have a bottom down here, okay? Check this out. You have a double bottom here, okay, for the breakout. Then you have roughly a double bottom here and here for the overall neckline break. So, and then overall higher picture, if we look zoomed out, you can see that price broke the neckline at the roughly 94 area. See, guys, this is the key area. I've been saying this for weeks. 94. That's where they like to put this on. Okay, it's the only horizontal ray that I have yellow here. It's the only one. Okay. So look, now there's about 4 minutes left here. Price is starting to get some resistance. You can see that the reason why we're approaching that key area. Okay, approaching that key area where we had that double top original sell-off starting to form, leading into it. Okay, so DXY is bullish as of right now. Okay, but you want to make sure we check the higher time frame. Look, guys, this is clear as day. Look at this double bottom on DXY. Chart pattern is very obvious. So if this is going to ramp up, this is going to be huge, guys. We have to watch. All right, depending on the correlation that can happen, and this is priming up to news. It's coming up at 8:30. You can see the time, 7:51. 8 a.m. is going to have head fakes. 8:30 is going to be the real time. And if you're just signing on, you can see right here, GBP USD, USD news. There's a ton of it. PPI, core PPI. Powell speaks at 9 o'clock. So 8:30 leading into 9. Massive movement. And then at 10:30, we have this. I will be staying until 10:15. But after that, guys, 10:30, you have GU news, 2 red, orange and red folder. And then you also have an orange folder at 1 p.m. Okay? So let's switch back over. Let's go check out gold. And then we will look at charting. I need to take a member poll right now. Okay, so this is 15 minutes. Let's check it out on the 5. Okay, so gold held that steady uptrend. All right, you can see that it started to wick up. It ran roughly 7 pips before starting to sell off and hold that overall trend line. But let's wait and see, because remember, you're still getting in that early entry before, even before the first hour. Okay, 8 a.m. Right? So it's up to you, but personally, I'm waiting until 8:30. That's just me. All right. So that's just me. If you guys want to do it your way, just be prepared for this to reverse. Maybe come back down and touch the 9. You just don't want to be holding any losses through market open, or sorry, the news, right? If you're in a down or you're in some drawdown, that's the last thing you want. So I'm showing you these guys as key areas for like 8:30 break, depending on if we get the nice little pump, right? We'll judge that based on that time. But right now, these are the 2 areas leading into 8:30. Okay, so okay, guys, 173 likes on YouTube. You know what I mean? Almost 700 people there. Okay, so what do you guys want to chart? Do you guys want to chart US 30? I'm going to put a poll in the group right now. We're just going to watch this for a second here. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, guys, so look at gold. Okay, 39 seconds left. This will come to the 755 candle, okay? And then leading into the next hourly. Guys, showing the poll, members, checking the group. Doing a poll right now, okay? Okay, about 10 seconds. All right, let's watch how this current candle closes. Okay, you can see this 755 candle. It kind of sold off below the overall 1824, which told you is going to be head fakes. Okay, leading now into this 9 moving average. All right, before possibly getting a breakdown and touching the 200. Okay, they're going to consolidate it, wave action before this news. I'm telling you. Okay, it's up to you whether you guys want to believe me or not. See, so there you go. Remember, look at this. Remember the sells, guys, that we had coming out of supply here. Head fake leading into news. So let's watch now this candle. Is it going to close below that 9 moving average? Okay, or is it going to hold overall support and then start to walk back up? That's what you need to watch. Okay, and remember, you don't really want to be entering the last candle of before the hourly. Can cause some head fakes. You know what I mean? Drawdown is the worst thing you want to have. Okay. Okay, so let's see what my guys want here. Okay, they want US 30. Okay, guys. Right now, I'm going to do NASDAQ, and we have to hit a certain amount of likes to get US 30. Members, don't worry about this. I got it. Don't worry. Wanted to show you US NASDAQ. Okay. Look at what we're forming here. Heavy consolidation. Push. Consolidating. Okay. Before the next move. Now we'll take a look at US 30. Look what's happening on US 30. This was the one that I showed you right before the call. All right. Head and shoulder pattern since yesterday. Nice massive movements. Okay. So we're going to chart NASDAQ, and then right near MA, we're going to chart US 30. Okay. So you can see clear as day that there's a nice little high at 16,460. Okay. And then there's the low, which is consolidating 16,280. All right. So what I would do is I'm not going to trap this. All right. I am going to put, there we go. Perfect. This as some supply. Then draw this as demand. Okay. We will gather higher time frame here. It's the bottom of this current candle. It's almost the body. There's a little wick there, okay, but it's mostly the body. All right. Then we have some previous resistance as well before we're walking. So you can take a look at where we're at on NASDAQ. All right. Heavily overbought, but that doesn't really mean anything. We're at 77 on the RSI. Okay. And now we can watch. So let's now drop it down to the 4 hour. Okay, guys, gold is coming down. Yusuf, I'll take a look, buddy. Absolutely. So I can see a few things starting to happen here. Okay, you can see some resistance starting to form. All right, steady downtrend on the 4 hour. Oh, sorry. There we go. You can see that's what price is looking at doing right now. All right, I can see a few things happening. Okay, I can see a double bottom here on the 4 hour. Price could come back up and touch a neckline. We could have another double bottom break. All right, or price can start to hold below this resistance here, and we can start to get that overall continuation sell-off happening. We're heavily overbought, so there's a few things that can happen. We just got to keep in mind and watch what are those things. And the key thing for that is, guys, is just watching price. Everyone wants magic indicators. You know, Nothing wrong with that, but there are so many indicators in the world that none of them work the greatest. They only do certain things. All right. If you're looking for entries, price is the best way to watch. So here's that 8 o'clock candle. Okay, 8 o'clock candle. I am going to flip back on gold just to see how this is starting to work. Actually, we'll finish charting a little bit till about 15 minute, and then we'll look at it. We have our alarm set, and we'll wait for it to actually have a move. Okay, so now let's drop it down to the hourly. Look at NASDAQ. All right, clearly in and out. This is the type of trading that you love. Okay, it's coming into supply. It hasn't made a high here. It's looking like it's starting to fall down. So price, if it starts to break here on the hour, we don't have any. It's 8 o'clock, so it'd be tough to get in here, you know, and then price reverse and go just because of that news. So you want to make sure that, or try to make sure that you're not in any of those trades. But judging by what I'm looking at here, price has a lot of opportunity to go either way. Okay, so now we have this. We're going to now drop it down to the 30-minute. As soon as this is done, we'll switch over to gold, and we'll watch gold. Okay, so the high and low is 16,291, the high is 16,404. Okay, so let's watch. Heavy resistance coming out. The nice resistance area you can see right there, it's holding all the way across. So if we were to draw horizontal line, you can see, look at all the bodies, all that resistance there. Okay, price is heavily getting rejected. Okay, heavily getting rejected. So at 8:30 will be the judgment call, either for the push or pull, breaking out of that 16,380 mark. Now let's check out 15-minute. Okay, you can see from all the way up here, price is simultaneously side by side horizontal. Price is now lower than these two previous wicks, and current price is now lower than this wick as well as this previous structure right here. Okay, that is why you're getting your sell-off starting to happen. Okay, 15-minute. Change this to baby blue. Guys, you don't need to draw all these crazy lines on here either. I do it to show you guys key areas of break in price, right? There's a lot of other ways you can do this just by keeping your chart even naked. I never really use a lot of indicators or anything. It's just personal preference. So, but if you need them on there just to help make you feel a little more comfortable, then so be it. Okay. All right, and now we're going to go to the 5. That there, bottom of that candle, price there. Okay, going up, getting resisted there, holding support there, and we're good to go. Okay, so NASDAQ, guys, you can see how it's making. So let's go check out gold here. I do actually, before we leave, I want to chart the bottom, the top of this candle. Get some alarms. Okay, and then I want to start at the top of this one right here. Okay, perfect. So let's go over and check out gold now. Okay, guys, remember I told you gold is going to have erratic moves. Okay, very erratic moves. Okay, so 4 minutes, you can see that price, okay, 806. So remember guys, for the people just joining in here, Forex Factory is your key. 8:30 we have USD news, okay? Big news, red folder news. Let's take a look at it. I don't have my video on. Yes, I'm updating my stuff. You should have been on a little earlier, and that's why webcam is being updated, guys. So this folder is leading indicator and consumer inflation. Okay, when producers change more for goods and services, the higher costs are usually passed on to the consumer, also known as PPI, Consumer Price Index. Okay, Producer Price Index. Remember that. There's your gold buy. Okay, I know it shot up as an erratic candle here. These were set up beforehand. Told you 1824 is the price. 1826 was the overall move. Okay, this is the same thing that happened yesterday. Same thing. Price tried to break structure. Okay, held support. You have your bullish engulfing candlestick, and it's pushing to the upside. All right. Okay, just mark that on there. Maybe move it over there for a bit. Sorry, guys. All right. So if you're in this now, right, just remember there's 8:30 news coming. So me personally, like I said, I'm waiting. I've told you guys this. I told you this on the call. Thought that price at 1824 was the best entry and 1826. So this was a one for you guys if you got it. All right. Sell limits you have up here, okay, in pending orders waiting. That's where overall price could be, or right in this area right here because it's previous area where it got rejected. So price is now getting a little bit of resistance held because of this support, and I'll show you. Right there, you can see price made a move up. It tried to break there. Okay, it tried to break. Now it's starting to push up, having overall resistance held. Okay. That's why you can see same sort of structure. They're trying to push it up, now getting rejected. It's also getting rejected below this 5-minute uptrend, okay? Below the 5-minute uptrend. So it's currently 808, all right? 808. If you guys are not in this, that's okay, no issues. You want to wait until 8:30. So 8:30 is going to be right here, all right? I'm going to draw a vertical line. That's 8:30. This is previous before. And this is red folder news. Yusuf, I'm just waiting, buddy. 1 second. Okay, so look at that massive top wick, okay? And the reason why, 5-minute uptrend is now becoming resistance, okay? We also have huge selling pressure coming in from the overall supply. So you have to remember, although we're looking at scalping, all right, you have to look at previous price and what it's done. That's one of the biggest things that a lot of traders don't do. They see one red candle and they sell. They see one green candle or they buy. No, you can't do that. You have to look at the overall structure here, okay? At the overall structure, that's the best thing that you can do. So guys, what we're gonna do, I'm only gonna focus on gold, okay, and US, right now it's gonna be GU. All right, there's too much going on here. I don't want to chart everything. It's hard for me to monitor. I know it's hard for our guys to monitor too. All right, GBP USD. We got 2 alert notifications here. Let's go check out GU. Gold is still trying to push to the upside. All right. Okay, let's look at GU. Look at what GU right at a critical area. That if it continues this overall selling pressure, it can get down to, it's got to break the low. So the low is 35571. All right, it has to break 35571 right here. Okay, if this does not break with a retest, okay, so break down here, we don't even talk about this much anymore because I just assume you guys know that. If it doesn't break with a retest here and hold and start to continue, it's going to be a hard trade to get into. Okay, it'll just come back down and it'll do this. It'll start to shoot, okay, and then you'll see it start to slowly walk up, liquidity grab, flip, and then go to the upside. This is a trap and gap, guys. If you guys see that, if you don't, it's okay. I'll draw it for you. Check it out right here. This could be a bearish flag pattern here. So let's watch and see. All right. Okay, there's gold having its continuation. This is the same thing that happened yesterday. The same thing. We had two areas, okay, and then price made a little dip. You guys got to understand, I have no idea what your stop losses is. Okay, no idea what your stop loss is. This is previous to news, all right? So whatever you guys are using, you just have to remember to keep practicing risk management, all right? What I put on here is going to be different than yours, okay? There's some times where I take trades that I'm in and out so fast I don't even have a stop loss, okay? And that's for real. That is for real. Okay, 1 minute and 52 seconds. You can see the erratic behavior now. Price is now pushing to the downside, okay? So, remember, on is coming up to 8:15. 8:15 now, all right? So let's check out 15-minute candle. Look at this, okay? We knew that this was an engulfing candlestick, all right? An engulfing candlestick, bullish. Price is starting to rise. That's why you're getting this overall continuation, all right? And that's why you're getting a push. So you can expect price to, if it's going to continue on the 15, guys, this is that 30-minute 8:30 news, all right? Price, if it's going to continue, guys, it has to break through this supply of previous sellers, through this wick, and through this to have its overall continuation. If not, it's just going to get held here, and maybe the sellers are going to start controlling, okay? Okay, so 39 seconds left. We'll watch this, guys. Okay, 19 seconds. Okay, so look at the resistance now. Remember we talked about this? You're coming into a key area of selling pressure. A lot of people have their pending orders waiting. Okay? This candle opened up, all right? Do you see how they gapped it up? It's a big long wick, okay? Pushed it back down. They closed it below 1826. So my suggestion is up to you. Because we're so close to 8:15, if you guys got in anywhere around this area right here, okay? If you guys got in anywhere around here, okay? Anywhere here, and you wrote it up, the trade almost ran 20 pips. Okay, it almost ran 20 pips. So now look, it's starting to drop back down, holding this 5-minute uptrend. All right, it's really important to notice these 5-minute short-term lower time frame trends, okay, because they can really help. Now we have to wait and see if price is going to retrace, Remember that if you're willing to hold this and lose pips, that is on you. If you guys don't understand the fact that you have maybe been up 10 pips and you're not taking this, that's on you. If you now let this ride back to break even and you complain, that is on you, right? You guys had to see, and if you didn't take the trade, that's even better. Okay, you're waiting until 8:30. But now remember, guys, you don't want to be pissing away this. You don't want to be giving it back. It's not easy to make pips. So when you're looking at doing it, secure them. Because now look, the trade ran. If you guys got in any, we'll say you got in here, okay, here, and you're riding it up. You're maybe up 10, 15 pips. All right. Now you can see 15 becomes 10. 10 becomes 5, 5 becomes 3. Then at one point, now you're going to be like at break even, and then you might even lose the trade. All right. So that's the power of scalping. We're looking for 10, 15, 20 pips. I have it all written on GU, and then we move on. Okay. If you guys took a sell right here, that's a good sell opportunity. I'm still focused on the buy, showing people where to exit. That's me. All right. Selling pressure is very real. We know that there's sellers coming in here. So what do? My suggestion is you're going to wait until 8:30 now because it's 8:17. Okay. So let's take a look at the 10-minute. Okay, price tried to break, was pushed down. Let's take a look at the 15-minute now. Fully coming back to overall entry. Okay, so let's set it up. For news. Okay, so this trade ran, it was nice. Okay, a little bit of head fake impulse candle action before, ran almost 15 pips depending on your spreading commissions. All right, now it's starting to sell off. Now the thing is, what do? We have to wait for news. All right, that's the key thing. We don't have any of our moving averages on here. This is strict price. Okay, we can throw our 200 on here, and we can throw our 9 for you guys. Let's erase this overall 5-minute uptrend. All right. Okay, about a minute and 12 seconds. Watch how this candle will close. This will be the 820 candle here. All right, this will be the 820 candle. So we're going to see how what's the next support going to be. We know that it was holding here roughly at 1824. Okay, right, 1824. We're going to see if it's going to hold there and maybe consolidate right around the structure for making its next big move. All right. So let's check out GBP USD real quick, because it's right at that critical point of dropping, guys. It's right at that critical point of dropping. See the continuation? Pull, flag, continuation, pull. All right. Okay, so this is a bearish flag pattern here that is formed. Okay, remember, this is higher time frame support and resistance. Okay, so that's the overall target. I said from this break of there to here, how far is it? We talked about, was it worth it leading into news? It's 820. All right, so from here, the overall entry all the way there, you're looking at 10 pips minus your spread and commission. Okay, this is higher time frame. You're going to get some sort of indecision, maybe walk back up, indecision based on news. Okay, so let's wait and see here. Will it get all the way down there? That's the key thing. All right, Look at this indecision right now. This is why you just wait for news to happen, guys. See that flicker? Look at what they're trying to do. Push it right back up. They've tried to do it before. See? Pushed up, held, now looking resistance. You can see where they're at in terms of structure. Okay? That's what I told you before. This trade was set up before, and I mentioned, is it worth it taking this trade 10 pips because of how low we're on the RSI leading into news? Okay, if you guys weren't on here before, just watch back in the video. But I mentioned this was a riskier trade opportunity. Okay, GU is making a bounce on the daily. Okay, but it is still in bearish momentum. So for the guys who ended up getting in from up here, you know, you're looking good. But now you can see if we got in from the 35577, it's starting to retrace back, maybe trying to break back in consolidation, or having the overall retest, which you have drawn here, for the overall downward continuation movement. All right. So it's 822. Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go back on gold. Remember I told you erratic behavior, guys. Erratic behavior. So for all the sellers, guys, you're probably getting wiped out. Completely honest with you. I'm trying to tell you to wait until news, and there's a reason why. If, like I said, it's up to you whether you want to listen or not. If you got in the sells and you just did the one candle, you're good. But if not, you're now probably at break even from your initial sell. Okay, that's just being honest with you. So let's just wait and see. Gold is bullish, guys. Like, gold is bullish. If we go on, let's go on the daily. Okay, like, look at gold. Like, do you guys understand? Gold is very bullish. Gold is very bullish here. Okay, you can see if it breaks above here, guys. Look at this resistance. If I drag this across, it's been in there about 7-8 times. So the same structure is happening, but now look at this. Look at all the momentum push. Okay, look at all that momentum push they have here. So are they going to get a cool off, or are they going to get actual retracement happening? That's what we have to wait and see in terms of overall resistance and turn it into a bearish downtrend. All right, that's the thing we got to watch. So 8:23, guys. There's about a minute and 30 seconds left. Okay. Personally, like I said, I didn't get in on this. Okay, but if I did, most likely all the trades that I do, I like having it around the 200 for the stop loss. I know they always push it there or right above. Okay, so that's just justifying what you could do. You could see if you had it right there, it would have knocked you out. If you had a little wider of a stop loss, this is why, or even a little bit lower. This is why, guys, it's important for you to use smaller lot sizes. Okay, use smaller lot sizes when you're trading gold, because you can give it room to breathe. Okay, you can give it room to breathe. If you're having a tighter stop loss, like I said, you might get wicked out a bit more than you want. All right, so like that's only an 8 pip stop loss. Some people like to do 20. 20 is down here, 20 pips. Okay, 20 pip stop loss. So if you're doing 20 pips, guys, this stop loss is down here. We're talking about this candle area right here. All right, so price would not have even came close to it. But judging on what you do, it's up to you. Okay, just showing you two different options in terms of having your stop losses set. All right. Okay, so 825. You can see how they now closed it below that 1826 mark. All right, 1826. It's 825. Now we're going to watch and see what's going to happen. Look at this. Push, pull, push, pull. It's crazy, guys, in terms of erratic behavior leading into market open. So my suggestion is wait till 8:30. If you don't, it's up to you, but we can start looking at some overall options of gold. Okay, Gold can do a couple things when it gets to this area. Okay, it can start to retrace, right? Start getting some selling pressure. We talked about this. It's called selling into from supply. All right, this happened here. See it touch and then it pushed back down. Price can come up, hover in this area, and start to sell off. All right, it's been doing this for a while. You can tell by when I showed you on the daily how many times it was rejected here. Okay, so now we have to watch and see, is it going to hold in this area and sell, or do we need to have a continuation in the bullish direction? All right. Okay. Look at the consolidative structure, guys. Okay, now we have 5 minutes until news. Okay, I'm gonna watch. I want to check out GU for a second. I want to see if it pulled back. Okay, because you can see is what gold is doing. All right, look at GU. Yeah, look at the retracement here. Okay, having a pullback, but its price is getting rejected here still. Okay, remember we talked about this overall stop loss. You got to use it depending on your account. All right. DXY. Remember we talked. Hey, look at this. Previous structure, previous resistance areas. Now it's getting rejected out of there as well. That's why gold is continuing its little bullish movement right now. Okay. Look at this. Okay, guys. If we continue on gold, I'm going to go based on overall whole numbers here. Okay. Just don't want to have to waste time. Guys, if you ever get to this where it's like you're looking at charting gold, use whole numbers. Okay. If you guys don't know what a whole number is, we'll take you back to kindergarten. 1829, 1830, 1831. Okay. This is 10 pips. Okay. $1 move is 10 pip move on gold. Okay. Look at where we're at. Right at the indecision mark. 50-point line on RSI. Bullish engulfing candlestick started this. Okay, that's why you're getting your continuation. I'm only looking for areas up here for it to break and continue. Okay, you're buying at the high, but it's still not as high as we think because the RSI is still at 50. Okay. And then if price starts to retrace, I'm looking for it to get down here for sells. All right, I wouldn't be in the first 5 minutes. That's up to you. I'll mark that down. About 44 seconds left here. Okay, we have overall areas set. So if price breaks bullish, guys, 1827.6, it's going to push. We'll see how far it'll go. It's just a continuation. If it rejects, guys, okay, if it rejects, watch for it to come up in here and start to sell off. "15 seconds, guys. I'm going to erase this right here. We're going to watch what's going to happen on gold. This is breaking below moving averages. That's the only way I'm looking for sells. All right, here you go. Here's news, guys. If you're not sure about this, if you're not sure about this news, don't trade this right now, okay? For real, don't trade it. Just watch for the first candle to go and we'll see how it's going to flow. Okay, let it play out. Let it play out. Okay, let's see, 3 minutes here. Not too much move. Let's check out how this actual news kind of played out. Okay, so neutral, and then you had some negative news. So let's see how that's going to affect it. That's why the DXY is maybe going bearish here. This is why gold is going bullish. All right. So it's just a continuational movement of the overall bull trend. So here's your target, guys. 1827, 1828, almost 10 pips. All right. This is post news, looking for the overall best intro and entry for a continuation. There you go, guys. There you go. This was the sell down here. For anyone selling, guys, that's unbelievable. Okay, look at this. Okay, I would be looking at taking profit now. Okay, I'm telling you right here. It's up to you. But that's where I would be looking at grabbing this bag. Okay, for real. If you understand that move, that's a solid move. You don't need much more. Gold is continuing buying because there's another 25 pip move. Guys, right here, I shouldn't have to continuously tell you. If you need someone to tell you when to buy or sell, guys, you're going to have a lot of trouble in this world. Okay? You're not going to be confident in any of your trading ever. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick right here. This is the overall start of this trend. I know they had the retracement here, but they retraced it right back to the overall bull move. All right? That is why I figured that if we break here, the high, we're going to get a nice little push. But also it's because we're bullish on the daily. Okay? So let's check out GBP USD. Gold just hit a nice move for us, guys. So if you're now in this and you're not taking profits, blame yourself, for real. Because you're not thinking that these move, and you're thinking these moves go forever. Okay, look at GU actually. GU dipped right back in there. So remember we talked about that low? Okay. It dipped right and then it started to move to the upside. So it really only ran maybe about 4 pips before making its move, but it's going to retest this 200 regardless. All right. So now let's see if it's going to start to flow and start to dump again. We'll wait and see. I still think GU can be bearish. That's just me, but we'll wait and see. And we have our alarm set based on the overall other direction. All right. Look at gold, guys. I told you. Take profit. I even said it. I said it, guys. It's news. So that's if you're trading that news candle. If you didn't, look at that, guys. Do you guys understand how crazy that buy leading into the sell is? So if you guys caught that wick, you're still good. Look at this, guys. Are you guys understanding wicks? Good. I like what people are saying. Good call, bro. Get out of there. Yes, you're welcome. For real. That's why you can also wait, guys. The first candle, they bait you in. Okay, that thing ran about 20 pips. Now look at what we're forming here. Look at the start of this sell pressure. Okay, 3 minutes left. They're probably going to push it back, consolidate it. I'm still going to use the same overall entries and exits. I'm not going to remove anything now. Okay, this is going to be the same. We're just going to watch this play out here, all right? Okay. What's the longest wick that I've seen in my trading career? This is Rizza Podcaster, guys. That's a good question. I saw when we did NFP one time, it was almost 150 pip candle drop, and it reversed within the matter of less than 45 seconds. Less than 45 seconds. The one that I wiped my account on before, it wasn't a wick. Actually, it was a massive head fake. It was a pump, then a dump. All right. That was when I first started. And I definitely remember that one. So wicks are very volatile, guys, and trading news is very volatile. So, all right, guys. So you can see that we made our nice little move here, but now it's like, what are we leading to now? Okay, what is the next move that we got to watch? Okay, what are we going to watch? We went through the news. Okay, now we have this speech coming up. Okay, at 9. At 9 o'clock, we have a speech coming up. So that's going to be huge in terms of overall movement, volatility, and we're going to see how this news actually and the speech actually has to play out, because a lot of the time it doesn't just happen like this. This type of news, no webcam today, guys. No webcam today. It'll be done back tomorrow. The news, all right, when you see speech, you're going to have to imagine that when someone gets up to a speeching event, they're talking, and then the news has to digest what's happening. So you might not see this erratic behavior exactly right away. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at that 9 a.m. news folder. Okay, guys, if you can get the link for the news folder, drop it in here. Okay, let's check out now GU again. We'll check out NASDAQ. Okay, so GU, remember we talked about this? Guys, if GU is going to continue, it's looking good. If it breaks this area right here, you might be able to add a small little sell, see it starting to. But the overall entry, guys, was 335577. All right, that's why I had it on here. It's tough, guys, because like I know what people are going to say. All right, they're going to say, oh, you know, your stop loss would have been hit. Well, guys, I don't know your accounts. I'm setting up entries. You got to watch your risk management on your own. Right, guys in our group, you know what it is. You know how many pips we're looking for, how many pips do we want, and this and that. So just keep that in mind. So Rampton dude, if you got in, brother, in the group, just make sure you're understanding that it's a small R to R. You're looking at not the biggest move for the biggest return. This overall 3-5, there you go, guys. 3-5-5-7-7 was the best move. So GU ran about 4 or 5 pips, retraced, pull back. You can see how it kissed this overall resistance right here. That's at the 200, and now you're having some continued sell-off. All right. Look at it continue, guys. Rampton, buddy, you should be in here now. Okay, if you're in here, dude, get your pips, and now you can see it. Watch it drop. This was the higher time frame that we wanted to watch right here. Okay, this is, I believe it's 4 hour. Okay, so they're breaking an overall continuation. So guys, clear as day. All right, I just want to show you something. That would be a next TP if it comes down to here. Okay, this is a bearish flag pattern. Okay, you can see here's the pole. All right, here's the flag. Little bit of indecision right on news. Okay, and then here's your continuation in the selling pressure. This is a bearish flag pattern on GBP USD on the 5 minute. Okay, so personally, I'm just going to copy that link. Give me a second here. Just grab that, and then we'll go back. Okay, so look at the push. Okay, you can see nice little wick starting to form. All right, starting to push back up. So guys, Rampton, buddy, when I said here, your trade should have ran almost maybe 7 pips. So I told you that was a tough R to R, right? 7 pips minus your pips and commission, right? Is it worth it? That's what I got to ask you. Okay. Got out 1 to 1, absolutely. Guys, so I'm also talking with my group in here too. Someone asked me right here, is it okay to sell? Obviously, the best overall move was here, but if you're quick in scalp, right, you can look at dropping down here. Nice little 5 pip move. He did a 1 to 1. His stop loss would have been right here. He did a 1 to 1 trade ratio. Is it risky? Absolutely, right? But the sad thing is you know what I mean? He got out with, sorry, not the sad thing, but the good thing is he got out actually taking about 5 pips. And if he didn't, you can see now that price bottomed out. I told you this was the higher time frame that I was the only thing worried about, was now it's starting to push back up. Okay, so that bearish flag is now turning into potential probably reversal here, but that trade almost ran, if you got in on it from there, it almost ran about 10-11 pips minus your spreads and commissions. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, give me 1 second now. Let's flip back to gold here. GU is actually running now, so you can see it got a little bit of liquidity. All right, let's see if it's going to hold true here or if it's going to actually start to get reversed. Okay, so just watch that for GU. I'm exiting out of it. It hit that. That was the overall trade that I thought was the best opportunity. If it's going to continue, guys, we're looking at a double bottom here. I'm looking for something up top, looking for the reversal. All right, right above that 200, right above that 200 moving average. Okay, so look, tough play, scalp, overall remove. All right, right here. All right, that's the next opportunity. Haven't even looked on gold yet, guys. Haven't looked on gold just yet. I'm assuming if it's going back up, it's filling that wick. This is the area on GU that I'm looking for only buys. Okay, that's not a good number, 35666. I don't really like that number at all. It doesn't sound lucky to me. Okay, so let's check out maybe NASDAQ 1 second here. So there's NASDAQ, guys. Remember we talked about this. Okay, overall push right here. This was 755. Where were we? This is 830. This is news, guys. So similar to gold, it pushed back up. Now maybe making it sell off here. All right. We didn't really watch NASDAQ too much, but you can see it's still very bullish. We talked about overall movement being bullish in terms of bouncing off that MA, and it's starting to walk up. Okay. So let's see gold again. Okay. So interesting thing about gold was it pushed. Like, look at that wick. Okay, we talk about wick fills, guys. We talk about wick fills. Wick fills happen, and then they happen on maybe the next 2 or 3 candles here, okay? But look at this, guys. As I'm saying, the people who don't understand stop loss, I'm not putting a stop loss as I don't know your account, all right? There are people, I swear to you, I know them. When they're scalping, they'll have one-to-ones like this. As soon as they see that wick, they'll be looking for a one-to-one. One-to-one, okay? If you're not, and you're not looking at that, have it below the moving average. You would have been wicked out regardless, okay? So the only way now that this trade is going to go in your way is now you have to set a restop, okay? It pushed. You can see how far it pushed back down. Opened up consolidative structure. I still said I'm keeping these on here. 1827 was the overall entry. It did, but it had ignition right here. So if you didn't get in from here, guys, you kind of chased it a bit, right? It wasn't a bad chase because it still continued, but imagine if this reversed. That is the thing that it's scary, that if you start to buy in here at the high, okay, and then it reverses. That is what kills you with gold. Okay, because you see it, you're like, oh shit, I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna hammer it, boom, and then oh no, then you get that sell-off. You know what I mean? That's what you don't want to happen. So that's why I said I'm not moving these. Okay, price did not even come close, to sells. It didn't break below that 9 moving average. All right. Okay, so about 5 minutes left here. Okay, so guys, if price is going to rise again, you can see it's obviously going to 1829. Let's see if it'll get to roughly 1830.9. Okay, 1830.9. Okay. Sorry guys, a couple more people in here. Okay, so guys, let's check out that GU trade. Real 1 second here. Interesting, guys. Interesting. See how they're closing below? This is the neckline, guys. This is a potential neckline if it's going to continue bullish. All right. If bearish here, guys, 35577. Okay. Let's check out that DXY. We haven't checked that out just yet. So remember, guys, we had this drawn. Nice. Okay. Selling off, bearish engulfing candlestick starting to form, looking for the overall sell starting to happen. Okay. This was in previous structure that had happened. All right. If we scroll to the left, you can see an M pattern was formed, looking for the overall sell-off. Okay. We have 10 minutes, guys. We're going to have a speech here. Okay. After this speech, okay, we're going to chart US 30. Okay, guys, if you want me to do US 30, guys, grab those likes up to 500. All right. If not, I'll just send alerts to my members. Okay. I have no issues doing that. I have another computer here I'm actually charting with, so I have no issues whatsoever. If the likes don't get to 500, it's going to just go to the members. All right. So 446, guys, you can see price is starting to resist. All right. Watching maybe for the overall sell-off starting to happen. How far will it go down? That's the thing. It's getting hold at 1828. You can see by the 2 bottom wicks here. Guys, sorry, 1 sec. Guys, US 30 and NASDAQ, like I said, they're going to have nice moves, guys. They're going to have very nice moves. Okay, let's watch. Okay, 3 minutes and 23 seconds here. Gold is starting to reverse. Okay. Gold is pumping. Okay, so about 2 minutes and 37 seconds here. 8 minutes until that speech. Okay, 8 minutes until that speech. So let's check out GU for one quick second here. Look at US 30, guys. Look at where it's hovering. Okay, look at where US 30 is hovering. All right, nice little pullback right at that 200. There's GU. You can see it's just hovering in on there, guys. Price is now holding above this area right here. Okay, so in terms of the crosshair, roughly 1.35531. Okay, 1.35531. That is something that you can see clear as day. They liquidity grabbed it, they're pushing it up, now they're holding that resistance. So GBP USD, guys, if it holds here, watch for the overall movement. If it goes bullish, for the neckline break. If not, it's just going to continue over in this overall sell. But it's tough when you are just watching this. It's news, guys. Like, this time of trading, it's very tough. Okay, this is not the easiest to trade because you're going to have push-pull movements, and this is live, right? So we just want to make sure that everything is going good. This was the overall trade right here. Okay, so I'm going to remove this just to show you that that was the overall rough trade leading into it. Now we're watching for the next move. Okay. All right, so guys, about 5 minutes until he starts to speak. What we're going to do is focus on gold 1 second. Okay, you can see tried to push down, now holding up again. Gold is really crazy today, guys. Very erratic behavior. Very erratic behavior. Okay, guys, so we have that 9 a.m. speech. Guys, what's going to happen is I'm going to take a 2-second break right now leading into it. Okay, I'll be right back. It's 8:54. I'll be back in literally 8:57. Okay, I just got to go to the washroom. You know me, I drink a lot of coffee. So, guys, if you want that US 30 done, you got to respect what we're looking at right now. Okay, and then we'll go from there. All right, but give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, and we'll chart US 30 leading into market open, and then we have another big breakout coming post market open as well. Okay, so 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. All right, thank you. Okay guys, so we're back in action now. You can see gold is still trying to break bullish. All right, very important for everyone who is still in bias to keep this in mind. You can see clear as day. All right, it's not rocket science, but what we're noticing now is a lot of resistance here. Okay, so guys, if you're in on anything, my suggestion is to close it at this 9. If you're in the buy, let it roll. If you're in the sell, guys, do your thing. But we have that 9 a.m. speech happening. Okay, so if you're not in anything, guys, it's probably for the best. All right, about 2 minutes left. Dave Wells. Buddy, if you could hear me from that far away, man, oh my god, I gotta lay off the coffee. That was too funny. Okay, so guys, quickly put in the chat, what do you guys want to watch? US 30, GU, sorry, not US 30, GU or gold? US 30 will chart right after this, guys. Trust me when I say. Look at the consolidation. Look at this consolidation on GU, guys. Okay, I think everyone wants to watch gold. Okay, so we'll stay on gold. All right, gold is still trying to make a run here. Okay, so we'll watch gold. Guys, don't spam the YouTube. Okay, don't spam the YouTube. We're going to focus on gold. So we have this 9 a.m. candle. It's the next one opening up. It's literally going to be in under a minute now. All right, roughly under 1 minute. So let's watch. Okay, just patient, guys. If it's a gold sell, you guys are in. You can see it's still buying here. I'm going to just chop it up right until that area before the next big moves. This is news. Okay, this is a Powell speech right in here. So I'm just I don't even know where to put it because I think gold is going to go out push either way. Okay. Guys, the snipers were still watching YouTube. Here's the speech, guys. Okay, this is the 9 a.m. candle open. All right. Remember, it's a speech, so he has to talk and the news has to digest. Okay. The overall entries were gold were buy entry here and a buy entry here. Okay. And we had one initially that got huge wick down, but just keep that in mind. All right. Okay, 4 minutes roughly to start on this candle here. Okay, you can see it's starting to get indecision right now. Best thing we can do is just show the news here for 1 sec. Let's see if anything has come out of it so far. Nothing. Okay, remember it's a speech. Okay, usually you see the green turn. The green looks like a recycling symbol, right? But this is having a continuation. Price in terms of wicks are starting to break to the upside here. Okay, it's starting to break. All right, let's see if it's going to hold here and have a continuation. If not, guys, it's going to get some wick and really start to hammer down. All right, you can see it starting to form. Look at where we're at in the RSI. Don't really use this for entries, whatever, but you can see that we're starting to become a little bit in overbought territory. So do they need to retrace back down to the 50 line before making its next move? Let's watch and see. Crypto's booming, guys, absolutely. The dollar was selling off. Okay, so now we got to check that, see what it's looking like. Remember the US dollar all started from here. Okay, this is where we drew that overall M pattern rejection before, and it held true. That's why you're getting that massive sell-off here. All right, massive sell-off. Guys in the group, please check the overall link that was sent. You can see now it's starting to sell. All right, But is this going to be a head fake and hold on the 9 and start to retrace again? That's what you need to watch. Okay. Okay, so 9 guys, 9 a.m. Okay, 2 minutes left here. Okay, you can see heavy selling pressure coming out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 rejection wicks. Now starting to push. Okay. Meeting hasn't even started yet, guys. The meeting has not even started. All right. DXY, if you didn't see it, it's selling off. Okay, it was selling off from a previous M pattern rejection. All right. Okay, so I'm going to leave gold for a second. I want you guys to watch this for me. Okay. Members, you guys watch. Okay, I just muted it. Okay, guys, Rampton, buddy, I want you to watch and see if it comes to 1827. Okay, let me know if it comes to 1832. You're my gold guy for today. All right. I have Lisa here. Lisa, you're gonna watch GBP USD for me. Okay. You can see GU. Okay, Lisa, if you can, I know you're indice and commodity trader, but if you can let me know if GU starts to break these two numbers right here, 1.35666, which I will set an alert on. Okay. And then same with if it starts to get rejected below here, you let me know. Okay. Okay, so let's go check out gold, last one. You can see GU starting to form some support here. 35577. Look at this horrible action on gold. I am going to switch over and chart US 30. I'm going to do it just for the members, guys. For the guys on YouTubers that are not supporting, I know there's a lot of people are, but if you guys are not trying to get those 500 likes, okay. Look at the cell starting to form, guys. Okay, so we're heavy away from the overall sell entry here. So we have to keep in mind that if price is going to sell, it's got to break below this moving average. Okay, and I'm going to quickly edit this. All right, if price starts to break below here, okay, I need it breaking below this overall momentum down here. If it starts to go, you can look at 1827 or 1826. Okay, you can see that's a 10 pip move from here to here. You can watch it based on that. If, depending how much you like to trade and you understand scalping, right? If price starts to dip below 1827, okay, you can have an overall target of 10 pips, okay, to see how this is going to go. 1827.6, 1820, sorry, 1827.6, 1826.6, okay. Those would be the sell entries right here, and if it continues, we're looking at a bearish momentum continuation. All right. So with that being said, let's switch over and we will look at US 30. Guys, we are literally almost I think it's 50 people away from 17K. So Guys, at 17K, I'm going to give away an entrance to our free Zoom room for today. Sorry, for the rest of the week. Okay. So what that'll be is you'll get Tokyo session, you'll get London session as well. So we're going to be giving away something like that so you can see what we're doing. Okay. So it's a full week included in our private Zoom session. So if you would like to get more people sharing this, that is what you can see and that is what you will get. Okay. So watch on gold. You can see it starting to break here, okay, coming out of this overall resistance area. It needs to break the 9, leading into the overall selling continuation. 1827.6, 1827, 1826.6. Okay, gold is starting to break. Okay, I just want to stick on this for 1 second. There you go. Having their continuation. Let's watch. Okay, it's got to hold below here. Okay, so I don't really haven't drawn this on lately, but it's got to hold. You see how it's starting to break here? It's got to come down to here, maybe a retest like it's doing, and then to hold for continuation. If not, guys, you can see this is where this bullish pattern started to happen. All right, so give it some room to breathe. Make sure your stop loss, you understand the power of stop losses and what they can do. All right, and guys, if you want me to really continue this, I need to switch over to US 30. Okay, so gold is going to let it do its thing here. Watch for the bounce here. It maybe come back and up and touch this overall moving average before having a continuation, but you can see clear as day that if it starts to continue, guys, gold can break down to at least 1826. Okay, look at this flick. So let's check out this speech, guys. Has a speech happened? Okay, let's check it out. Okay, you can see that nothing's really been released yet. It's a speech, okay, so it's currently happening. We got to watch that. Okay, there's gold. You see how that wick down just touched? Okay, so the flick. Let's watch and see if we're going to get a continuation here. Okay, GU is starting to sell here. All right, I'm up 3 pips on the GU sell. Okay, so let's see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay, there's your gold. You can see how it's starting to flick, guys. It's wanting to go down. If it doesn't, if it holds here, guys, like I said, this I would look to take some profit, take your pips. You can see that clear as day, it's starting to get pushed up. There's a lot of buyers in that area simply because of the overall previous structure. So it's going to take a lot of momentum in terms of push to continue. So that's why, guys, like I said, it's 912. If you guys want me to chart US 30, I have to leave gold. Please watch gold. There you go, guys. There's the sell actually happening. Okay, it's continuing. 1827, 1826. Okay, I posted my gold trade so far in the group. You can check it out. All right. Just quick screenshots, guys. I don't have time doing everything right now. I want to do doing too many things at once. You guys have no idea. All right. So what I want to do now is have people watch this for me. If you guys didn't take that That's roughly almost 12 pips. So it would have been maybe 10 pips with your overall spread and commissions coming into factor there. All right. So just watch that. Then watch. Let's see if we're gonna hit a continuation. Okay. So expect some kind of a pullback here. It always kind of happens. Remember to have your stop loss 10, 20 pips depending on your account before making its move. But that was the overall take profit right down here, running for maybe 10 pips. Okay, so guys, I have to switch over to US 30 now. I know we're talking about everything else, but okay, GU is up 5 pips now. Okay, I'm just gonna take 5 pips right here. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to US 30 now. Okay, we're gonna go from a top-down analysis on US 30. Okay, it's 913. All right. Okay, guys, Zayad, sorry if I mispronounced you, just made 700 in our live Zoom room. Okay, so it's good. It's perfect. Guys, perfect. Okay, so you can see clear as day. It's 9:15. 9:15. All right, so we have 15 minutes until market open. Some of the most volatile times that you can have. All right, just keep watching the DXY. Right now is we watch the DXY. That is the key thing that we do. Okay. I think this might be a neutral area right now, depending on if it holds support or resistance. Okay. We want to watch the DXY simply because of how this is going to start to close leading into it. We had a massive sell-off happen on the DXY. Okay. So now is it going to continue or is it going to get reversed and then start to go bullish? Right. That's what we need to watch. We haven't looked at it just yet. We've been too busy doing other things in terms of trade. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, this is daily. Now we're going to drop it down to the 4-hour. Okay, you can see if we drag this over, it's engulfing that previous candle, so it's looking nice. Coming down to the bottom wick here, tighten everything up. Okay, 4-hour, previous resistance. Okay, this is acting as support, but look, if we drag it across, it's previous resistance. So do you see how on pushing, okay, retest candle, holding confirmation, and then you're walking your way up, all right? Okay, guys, let's check this out for a second here. Perfect. You can see price is holding clear as day above for US 30 at 36350. Okay, price tried to push up, tried to push down a few times, then it's holding clear as day, holding above that area. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to grab this, tighten this up right here, tighten our lower time frame. Sorry, lower support, not time frame. Guys, keep in mind your spreads on gold, US 30. Keep in mind everything right now, okay? It's very important. You're leading into some of those volatile times, okay? So we want to drop it now down to the 30-minute. Look at where we're at here. Okay, need to style that to baby blue. Tighten her up right here. Okay, so look, if we remove the 9 EMA, leave the 200, you can see that where price has been rejected before. This is higher time frame. So price was rejected here, price was rejected here, and then price was rejected here. Okay, so guys, let me flip over for GBP USD for 2 seconds. I think that had a drop here. Look at GU, guys. Okay, so 30 minute, let's go down to the 5. Look at GBP USD. Okay, so same structure. Okay, pretty much almost the same trap. You can see we didn't have it there obviously, but if you held the 35577, that's your overall trade. Okay, I'm not saying we did, I'm just going to move it over because we just didn't erase that, and that's a continuational movement. So you can see on GU, guys, when they start to respect resisting below the 200 MA, that's why you're getting these continuation sell-offs here. Okay, so we got to go back to US 30 now. Okay. Members, let me know what you guys want to trade. You guys want to trade US 30 through market open? You can see what we're starting to form here, an overall downtrend. Okay, that's on the 30 minute. Let's drop it now down to the 15. Clear as day. Tighten it up. Got a lot of US 30 levers here, guys. I like it. Okay, so look, you can see it's pushing up around that 50 mark on the what time frame is this? 15 minute. There we go. Okay. Oop. Draw a 50 point. So even on here, guys, like this is a wide zone for what it actually is. Give me a second here. You can see I drew this on the daily, so it's a little abrupt, a little wide. Sorry guys, give me a second here. I'm gonna tighten this up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now it's a little cleaner. So look at US 30, guys. Starting to test, break above that overall descending angle from higher time frame. Okay, look at the 30. See, clear as day. It's a flat top bottom. That's what it's called. Okay, flat top here. It's holding support. If you want to see what it actually looks like, we can draw it for you. Then you have your overall support forming here. Okay. Now I drop it down to 15. All right. So 921, 921, 921. All right. We're going to check out our other GU, and we're going to check out gold as well. NASDAQ, we weren't really focusing on 100%, but it has massive moves. So you guys can see clear as day that's a flat top, okay? We don't need to continue. We know that if I draw just a basic trend line from down here, we know that it is from higher time frame, okay? This is now on the 10 minute. Using the 200 MA as support, and now we're going to add on our 9. So look, you see how they did break, held some support, now they started to walk all the way back up, curling. Okay, price is still holding a 5 minute downtrend. All right, this is 10 minutes actually. You can see from wick to wick, it's starting to try to break out. Get some touches there. Okay, you can see rejected, wick touched, price tried to get to it, and now you have your overall touch there. You can also do something. Give me a second here. You can do some resistance here. Okay. And we can mark that as red for bearish. Okay, check it out. Every time it comes in here, it wicks, it gets rejected. All right. So now we got to watch 923. Big movements can happen here. If it's going to start to break bearish, guys, we need to find out the key area that we think is going to go bearish. Me personally, I think it's roughly around that 200 exponential moving average. It's already come out of the supply, hovering around. You can see with the RSI here what we're looking at. It made a dip down, now breaking above on the 10-minute. Okay, we need to now drop it down to the 5 and see where we're at. So look what it's doing on the 5-minute now. Look at what it's doing on the 5-minute. Clear as day, it's above the 50. Okay, moving average, it's above, but it's starting to get rejected out of that regressional channel here. Okay. All right, now move that over. I'd actually probably put that up there because it's holding better support. So let's wait and see now. 37 seconds left until this 925 candle, okay? Till this 925 candle. If we're going long on US 30, guys, remember we're fighting over a trend. So it's got to be above there, and it's got to be above that overall downtrend. So it's got to be somewhere around here, okay? It'll happen with market open, okay? But if you're just waiting and knowing, if you're not even trading today, if you just want to know, it's got to break above these trends and hold for it to have a continuation. All right. If it breaks below here, we're looking at breaking below, holding resistance here, starting for the overall bearish continuation, which it has been in quite some time. All right. Now I'm looking for it to break below this moving average here. And you'll see where I'm putting this price at. It's 950, 945. All right. 945, 15 minutes. Okay. Alright, so let's check out some of the other stuff. Mark this up here, do some key points on US 30. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Alright guys, so key points, right? 10-15 pips, move your stop loss to break even or trailing stop here. New York 930 is a New York Stock Exchange open. Be careful trading or wait 15 minutes for your trades. Alright, it's up to you. Do not over leverage, practice proper risk management. Alright, that is completely up to you and what we're going to do. You always got to remember that this, guys, like I said, this is going to be a bait candle here leading in. There's 3 minutes left. If this is going bullish, remember, you're entering before 9:30. So anything can happen. That's the thing, all right? Anything can happen. This could be a bait candle and they start to dump it. Pump, then a dump. You ever heard of Wolf of Wall Street? You know what I mean? That's kind of what it is. Penny stocks, you know what I mean? Pumping and dumping. Okay, look, 2 minutes and 22 seconds here. Okay, perfect. About a minute here. Okay, so a minute and 40 seconds, guys. A minute and 40 seconds here. Let's go check out gold for 2 seconds. Just being patient, trying to watch it out. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Okay, still hovering around that area. Still hovering. Really, actually horrible trading right now, but it's still at that 1827 mark, 1826. Okay, so I would leave it if it's up to you. If you're going to continue to sell and hold, remember this is the overall area that's going to continue in. Okay, but we're focusing on US 30. I just wanted to show that for the last little bit. All right. All right, guys. So yeah, it's there's 930. Okay, and here's 930 if you're looking at trading 930. Okay, if not, wait until 945, let it do its thing. Just be patient with this. Okay, let it do its thing. Let it do its thing if you want. Okay, if you're looking for sells though before 930, look at it down here. Okay, it's got a break. It could push right back down and start to retrace. If you got to buy from 36402 and you're really quick, you know what I mean? Good for you, because that actually might even hit the overall target of up here. But if not, just watch. Just watch. This thing could open up bearish and start to nail everything that's happening here. Okay, we have 10 seconds left here, guys. 10 seconds left. There's the new candle. Okay. Four minutes. About 20 seconds now in. All right. Guys, there's no phase just because I'm doing an upgrade to my computer right now. All right. The current webcam is not the greatest, and we'll be doing some upgrades. Okay, so look, guys, you can see if you did grab it. I don't know if people did or not, but it hit this would have hit TP right there. All right, and if you didn't, if you're still waiting, just watch it. Okay, just watch it. Okay, it broke above this overall downtrend. Okay, it was a channel downtrend. Now we're going to see if it's going to get a little bit of bounce here. You can see it try. There we go, guys. There's your sell. It's getting resisted at the overall moving averages. Okay, you have to expect this type of thing to happen. All right, it's going to be resisted simply because that these act as support and resistance. This is acting as support. The resistance is coming from the overall higher time frame pressure that has been selling for the last like maybe a few hours. Okay, all right, let's check out NASDAQ really quick. Look at NASDAQ. All right, pumping in. I want to just chart this really quickly for you. There has been no movement today, guys, on NASDAQ so far. This is a short position, guys. Let's wait and see. Wait until about 9:35. Let this candle start to do its thing. All right, let it do its thing before making something like that on NASDAQ. Okay, Your stop loss is going to be depending on your account, all right? If you want to do it at the overall supply, you're looking at a 1-to-1 so far, but if it starts to break, it can start to fall, all right? There's not much movement today. You can see indecision based on US 30. I did not like how they pumped it right above here at the beginning. That totally throws everything off, but that's what they do, guys. That's honestly what they do. They have a nice little push right before to try to bait you in, and if you catch it, that's great. If not, like I said, you're getting that overall sell pressure, okay? So I definitely want to just check out the DXY for a second here. Look at what we're forming, all right? So it's selling off, okay? Here's your retracement. Remember I told you these moving averages act as nice key area. Nice key area, all right? Resisted, now it's starting to sell off. So US 30 is still continuing from this bearish engulfing candlestick downtrend, all right? Check out gold for 1 second. Look at gold, okay? Horrible trading right now, so I got away from it. I don't like where we're at. It's consolidation, waiting for its next move. I personally wouldn't trade gold. Now, we had the trade numerous times go in and go out, right? So I would be just waiting on gold, honestly. So that's up to you whether you're doing it. You got to figure out if gold is going to be your trade or not and then make the decision. US 30 and gold doing head fake outs. Absolutely it is. I told you the 930 is some of the most volatile times, okay? So when you're trading them, you got to understand that you got to be quick if you are trading it, and if you're not, just wait sometimes, guys. Like you'll see after about 15 minutes, the market will do its thing, and then we'll catch a nice little move. Yesterday we caught an overall US 30 trade that actually sold off for over maybe 150 pips, okay, for the continuation of the overall day. Okay, about 15 seconds left. This is still just the 930 candle, guys. This is still the 930 candle. There's no erratic movement, so what you have to do is be patient and wait for about maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes for the overall moves, for real. That's what you have to do. Look at how they're putting it right back in that downtrend, guys. Do you see how they pushed it and pushed it right back down? Let's watch. Do you see the structure that it's holding right here? Okay. Look at it. 36,372. All right. Do you see how it's getting resisted there? That's a key area. If it starts to break, guys, you can start to see it fall. Okay. Now sold off. Okay, guys. There it is. Okay. 16,382. But now look at the pushback, guys. They've made it all the way down there. That was it. That's at 9:30. Okay, so if you caught it, great. If you didn't and you maybe missed it and you're catching, I wouldn't be catching. I would not be chasing now. Okay, if you are and you got balls of steel or peaches, you know what I mean. That's up to you. But you're risking not a good R to R right now. Okay, it's not a good R to R. All right. Okay, so quick scalp down, and now here's your erratic reversal, guys. Okay, here's your erratic reversal. I just checked that because one of the guys said it on there. Okay, so look, guys, wow, look at this, crazy. Let's watch and see. You can see that they have this nice top wick here that they can possibly fill on NASDAQ, okay? But there's a lot of resistance. You see how they're closing below that 16,382? They're trying to push it down. Look at the erratic behavior, guys. Look at the volume. There's a lot of volume here, which is causing this. All right. Let's watch US 30. Gold pumped. Okay, good. Let's check it out 1 second here. I'm going to flip back to US. There you go, guys. Okay. There's your gold pump. Just horrible continuation. Look at all these wicks. So if you guys got in here, I remember saying look to take profit here. Okay, if not, you can see, look at the 9 moving average. Okay, look at the 9. Okay, let's watch and see if we're gonna get a bounce here. Okay, 3-6. Guys, I'm in US 30 sells, just letting you know. All right. Guys, you need, okay, so if you're wondering how your broker works in terms of spreads, commissions, and even how to enter in a trade, you have to know the decimal points on your broker. Okay, you have to know that. Okay, look. Okay, so people want to see the DXY. Let me just check it out. Ooh, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna add in just one of these lines right here. I don't, probably should have had it down here. Okay, we'll check this out. Look at, there we go right there. Started to hit. Look at the DXY, guys, starting to continue to sell. Okay, look. So price just hit. All right. You can see price just hit. Okay, so now we got to watch and see, is this going to be a continuation or is it going to push back up? If you're here to here and you use a large lot size, guys, take your profit. Okay. Okay, that's why I said quick scalp, in and out. Okay. If you weren't quick on that trade, you can see it starting to reverse. You can see have a stop loss maybe of the higher point depending on it. Well, okay, GU just gave us an alert. Let's see what we're going on with GU. Your stop loss is depending on your account. Me, I think I know what my stop loss is, but you got to expect it can still come up, retest this 200, maybe come a little bit above, and then continue. We'll wait and see. But that right there move, we'll check with GU in 2 seconds, guys. Right there, you're looking at about almost 19-20 pips. Okay, 19-20 pips. Now they're starting to dip back. Make sure you have a wider stop loss so you can absorb this drawdown before taking the overall trade. Okay, you want to check GU. We got an alert there. So look at GBP USD. Okay, brutal right now, guys. Look. Okay, so remember we talked about the overall uptrend forming here. This is a really choppy session right now, guys. So remember how it pushed down? Okay, it held support here. Now we're walking up. So I set that alarm here just because it looked like originally a double bottom, but it sold off here. Okay, having that continuation. All right. If it's going to continue, guys, that's the break on GBP USD, and that's the overall target. All right. So let's watch and see, but it's got to hold. It's got to hold here. Okay, it's got to hold above the moving averages. It's got to hold right here. It's heavily away from this one, so we got to push, pull, and have a continuation. All right. That's the only way that we're looking at confirming this. If it just shoots up, guys, an impulse candle, and you don't take it and you're chasing it, that happens. All right. But there's nothing that we can do about that. You got to understand. There's nothing we can do about that. So there's your US 30, guys. I told you I was in US 30 sells. Look at the erratic behavior, guys. Erratic behavior. Guys, if your MT4s are lagging, it's just because of the time. All right, it's just because of the time. So even if you guys didn't get in right here and you're waiting for that 15 minute, okay, you can see price sold off. It's 940. We're looking at 945. In this previous area, okay, we were holding support. All right, so for US 30 to continue down, you can still see the wick broke down. All right, how far will we go? We got to wait and see here. We have a nice little area of buyers starting to come in. The reason how I know this is because this is an engulfing candlestick starting to form. This is higher time frame support. Okay, so looking to do is if price comes down here, guys, it can start to retrace, maybe looking for some buying opportunities, but we got to wait and see. All right, we have to wait and see what's going to happen here. Guys, I'm not looking at Microsoft and Apple right now. We're just trading live. Okay, I'm sure that you can take the initiative to head over on your own chart and type in NASDAQ or Microsoft and Apple. Right, I'll look at NASDAQ. Look at that indecision right there. Okay, 1-to-1 is still holding in profit. It's still trying to get rejected below that moving average. So we'll see if we're going to get a continuational move. All right. There we go, guys. Continuing. Okay, guys, if this starts to form here, okay, I did smaller lot sizes. Okay, I did 0.1s. Okay, but I did a few of them. All right, so those added up. Now what I'm looking for is it to get into this area right here, and then for the overall next big move. Look at the buyers coming in now. Okay, keep this in mind. There we go. That trade is starting to run, but now I want to see what's coming out of this area right here. Okay. I should have held. I should have held, guys. I secured right around here. It's running, guys. US 30 is looking like it's running in a sell. Okay, guys, and for the admins that we have here helping us out, sorry if they took like 2 seconds to get you in. All right. Okay, so look, remember we drew this. This is the demand zone, all right? So US 30 actually ran. Give it a little bit of time, okay, before doing its thing. Now look at the buyers coming in here, guys. This thing, a little bit of patience, okay? 930 opens up, let it do its thing. 935, 940 as a continuation. Now we have 945 here. Look at the push, look at the bottom wick, guys. So this has got to be understanding. You have to be understanding that this could push or pull, all right? It's starting to rise just because of this overall area of buyers accumulating, having their pending orders. All right, this is a higher time frame support area, so that's why we need to respect it. We need to respect it because we know that this bottom wick, other people are going to see this too, and like I mentioned to you, have pending orders there just waiting and sitting. Okay, so guys, if this starts to retrace, you should be looking at closing this overall sell trade. Okay, you should be looking at closing this overall sell trade because this can reverse. Look at how far it is away from the moving average. It can pump up now and maybe start to get in bullish momentum touching this 200. Okay, if it's going to close and hold below 36353, you're going to see this start to push, and then you're slowly going to see it start to fade. Price is still making some lower lows, okay, in terms of wicks and structure. So now we just need to wait and see and follow price in terms of what's going to happen here. Okay, look at the indecision. You can see it's a long body here. You see, and the top is getting resisted at that entry 36353. All right, look at this. I had this drawn clear as day. Okay, so for people taking buys, I'm not too sure why. You would have done that on your own. So I want to see if US 30 is going to tank below this area. Okay, that's what I want to see. If it does, you can see that we have a higher time frame demand area waiting for us there. It's waiting for us. I want just to show you something. I'm going to use a, what is that called? Horizontal line. You can see, look at right in this area right here. Do you see how price made the bounce off this wick? It broke, held support, and started to walk up. Look at where price found some support, identical to the same structure. So that's why you do top-down analysis. That's why you're watching these trades. And you do something like this to show you that price in previous time was resisted. This was at November 8th at around 120. Okay? And the bottom is right down here. Okay? So we need now to break quite a little bit of support for the overall bearish continuation. That's why price, you're starting to see this nice bottom wick here. Okay, this nice bottom wick. All right, so we got a NASDAQ thing in terms of an alert here. Let's go check it out, what's going on with NASDAQ. All right, take a quick peek. We'll come back to US 30. There's your NASDAQ sell, guys. There's your NASDAQ sell. There it is. Okay, 16,382. These effing candles didn't even come up and hit stop loss. So that was a monster sell. Okay, if you guys caught that, I told you I was focusing on US 30. I kind of wish I watched NASDAQ though. Okay, same thing as US 30. Here's your coming up candle. It's your retest. We're going to see if it's going to hold support here. This thing is dropping, guys. Now we have already support drawn. Resistance is going to act right here at higher time frame. Okay, bottom of this current wick. Look at this, guys. You see how price tried to retest and it got heavily sold off? That whole body just disappeared within seconds. All right, within seconds. All right. So for all you guys that are holding or did buys, you know what I mean, you had to get out here right before market open. You know, because if you didn't, you're getting washed like hard. NASDAQ is selling off here. Soon as I saw this consolidation, this M pattern, I don't know if you guys really see this, but this is an M pattern forming on NASDAQ. Look right here. You see that neckline? Top, 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 breaking the neckline here, retesting, holding below this 9 exponential moving average, and now it's starting to sell off here. Okay, so you guys could have banked hard on NASDAQ if you guys had a caught in the sells at 16,382. If you guys, I just want to mention this. If you guys think that we're sitting here just charting for you for fun and wasting our time, no. Why would we do that? There's no point. We have lives too. We have very busy lives. When we're giving you these targets right here, you should look at them, you know, because then it's like, oh, I missed it. Well, how did you miss it? Clear as day. It's the only price tag on here. Because if you did catch it from there, guys, if you did, you're looking at almost 40 plus pips. Some people, it takes them a week to make 40 pips. Do you understand? Consistently. That's on one trade, on a sell. All right. That's why you just wait patiently. 930, 935, 940. Here's that 945 candle, the continuation. Okay. right, let's check out gold here for a second here. Guys, today's been nice actually. Market open's been all right. It's a little iffy. Yeah, you guys want to trade this? You guys really want me to focus on this? Like everyone's yelling gold to me. Everyone's yelling gold. I don't know if you're yelling it because you want to watch this, but I don't personally. Like gold is a great thing to trade. It's also a destroyer, but if you guys really want to trade this, then we can focus on it. But I don't want to hear any complaints when we talk about people in the chat saying I don't have accounts left. I don't have accounts left. Well, there's a reason why, right? 1782. If you kept the sell, I haven't moved anything here. Okay, that's a sell. 1827.6, 1826.6, 10 pip box. Okay, you can see even when they come in here, they're starting to get a lot of wicks. It's a key area for a push or a pull movement. All right. The real guys, if gold is fun, but market open, it's very erratic. You're not going to have the best time with this. Okay. Just keep that in mind. If you caught the overall pumps and then the sell-off right here and you caught this, great. But now it's like you're now chasing impulse candles, FU candles, members. You know what I mean? A lot of erratic volatility that some people, they may not be fast enough for it, right? So I don't really want to put this on the live channel and, you know, that kind of stuff happens. So people are saying GU, okay? I don't want to keep flipping much. I just want to see US 30, okay? Look at US 30. Remember we talked about this overall bounce, okay? We went away from it. Here's the bounce out of a key area where buyers having their pending orders, okay? Here's the retracement. It's getting held below that moving average, the 9, and it's below the 200, okay? You can see how they crossed. The 50 on the RSI, we're still below it, so it's insinuating selling pressure. It's now filling this previous wick right here, and if it's going to continue bearish, it's just going to drop the low and it's going to drop into higher time frame demand area. All right, but it needs to break this wick right here. This wick is very important right here. That'll be the overall continuation of the lower high and the lower low right here. It's got to break that. Okay, Nasdaq is still dumping. Okay, look, okay, higher time frame, demand area. Do you see anytime it comes in here? Pending orders, all right? But now we're going to watch and see and if this is going to be a real sell or if they're going to bounce and have the maybe bullish reversal, okay? This wick opened up above the demand, the low it tapped at 16,300. Look, 16,300, 0.4, okay? Almost a psychological number. 16,300. So watch and see if this is going to be a dead cat bounce. Okay, if you guys don't know what a dead cat bounce is, members, make sure you understand that. You know, we'll explain that in the group. Okay, but if you understand it, you can look and you can watch for maybe reversals, continuations, depending on price. So there's US 30, guys. It's starting to attest that candle or that area that we talked about. I cut my trades way too early, guys. US 30, I'm not going to lie to you. It was horrible. Okay, 4 minutes left here, guys. It's 8:56, coming into the next hourly candle here, all right? You can see it's indecision right in this area. Now the sellers are still trying to take it over. Let's watch and see if it's going to break through. There it goes, guys. Look at this. Okay, overall demand. There you go. I told you that was a key area. As soon as it broke there, it's coming now down to the low. 36,306. This trade is still dropping. All right. Guys, today in our webinars, okay, from 12 to 1, we're doing introduction to liquidity, which we'll be talking about a lot of different things on that. So if you guys understand about liquidity and how important it is, make sure to check it. Tune in, members. Don't miss that one. We will upload it to the website after. But if you're not in our membership, guys, make sure to check it out. We do webinars like this 2-3 times a week, okay? And they are recorded and uploaded. So right now, guys, in terms of the selling opportunity, you can see that it's made its move. All right, it's now waiting. Let's see if it's going to start to fill this wick or if it's going to start to get the buying power stepping in and then maybe get a little bit of reversal here. So my suggestion is anywhere around this area right here. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Look to take your profits right down there, guys. The only reason I'm saying that is I know that it's coming. Well, I don't know 100%, but I can assume that because higher time frame demand, that you're going to get some push. Okay, you're going to get some buyers in this area, and it's starting to hold into this area where it once has buyers formed. Okay. Amy, thank you for saying that. If you only knew the balances that we're doing right now, I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys haven't seen Ron on these calls in a little bit. You should see him last night. He's sick as a dog, and he's still killing pips for members, guys. You guys have no idea. There you go, guys. There's that sell. There it is. There it is. There it is. So if you left a runner, guys, you're good. Overall demand, it's rocking. There you go, guys. Look at that US 30 dump. I wish I don't want to talk about it anymore. But look, massive sells, guys. Massive sells. Look at this thing. Look at US 30. Whew. She gone. She gone, guys. Okay, so if you left the runner there, right, you're good. Your runner, if you'd had it taken it right here, your runner ran almost 50 pips. Look at NASDAQ. Okay, I want to see this break right here on US 30. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I want to see this dump. This is the overall potential starting of retracement here. All right, I will flip over. Woo! What is going on here, guys? Holy hell. Sorry I didn't focus on NASDAQ as much, guys, but US 30 was just as good. Look at this sell. Guys, this is a Snoop Dogg move right here. Drop it like it's hot. Like, for real, guys. You know what I mean? For shizzle my nizzle. You know how it is. I can't believe I just said that live, but whatever. That was a crazy move. Crazy move, guys. If you guys banked on NASDAQ, huge. Congratulations, guys. You guys are beasts. This was the best double top setup I think I've set up in a while here, aside from last week. Okay. Oh, we didn't even talk about GBP USD sell. Okay, GU made a push. Okay, you see how the impulse candle there and it started to close. So if you guys caught that sell, it's good. All right, it's good. But we didn't focus on that. We're looking at something else. That's why I'm saying these indices, guys, they're monstrous when you can catch them. That's why it's key. I don't focus on gold. I don't focus on gold market open. Anytime 9:30 after, I don't even look at gold really. Okay, so let's check out US 30. Okay, so remember we talked about this demand area right here. Okay, a lot of buyers are accumulating, waiting for distribution. All right, so it's going to come back up and test that overall break area. So your runner, you would have maybe break even on it. So I would look to secure it even if you held. Right, the 50 pips, guys. If you're not happy with that, you know what I mean. You're a pig. I'm not being rude, but you know what I mean. You guys ever heard that saying? Bulls make pips, bears make pips, pigs get slaughtered. We'll change it to pips. Okay, so people are obsessed with gold because they think it's can make you crazy returns, but a lot of the time it ends up just making your mental health really unstable. So for a lot of people anyways, look at this, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that top wick. 10 o'clock candle here. Okay, new hourly candle opening. Okay, guys, I'm going to stay for about 9 more minutes. We're going to watch. Okay, we're going to watch the first 10 minutes of this overall area, and then we're going to see, followed by Ron's calls today, guys. Okay, guys, I want to give a shout out to thanks for all the admin that is helping out with the Zoom today. It's really appreciated. Um, it's helping me alleviate multitasking. Okay, so huge thank you to you. Woo! No, guys, what's going on here? What's going on? Fudge. Guys, like, I hope you can see the power of being patient. Being patient. Gold is dumping. All right, I'll check out for gold for you guys. Okay, well, that's a nice move on gold, guys, for real. But if you guys caught it, great. You know what I mean? 1827 was the nice mark. We had it here, but look at all that. I didn't feel comfortable, but if you guys caught it, for real, good, guys. Honestly, like that's massive. I know people were saying it in the group, but the US 30 and everything was nice and good. Same with Nasdaq. Now everything is starting to fall, so it's this is bananas, guys. I'm gonna bring back the bananas. US 30 was better banana. Nasdaq, the gold just really upset me today, but I think it was a little bit too extra right here. It was a little bit too extra. We set it up a little too early. You know what I mean? We set that up around 9 o'clock. So then it traded till 9:40. Remember I told you 15 minutes, 9:45, right? The best times wait 15 minutes, guys. All right. So just watch it go, guys. If you're in it, you're good to go. I just want to monitor US 32. And let's check out Nasdaq one more time. Nasdaq's a beast. Okay. Nasdaq is selling off huge. Okay, so you can see clear as day US 30 is hovering around in some indecision area right now before making its next move. There's about 45 seconds left. This will be the 10:05 candle here. Okay, so oh my goodness, look at this, guys. This is gone. You got what I need. US 30's just a friend. Sorry, guys. I don't have any music. Usually I listen to music, but now I gotta sing to myself. I sing a little 50 Cent. Look, guys, look at this. Oh my God, I hate myself right now for not holding. Look at that sell, guys. Continuing. Massive selling pressure here. Guy, you should see our group right now. It's going off here. Okay, so 4 minutes left. Okay, you can see now price in terms of the wick has opened up higher than this previous wick. Look for it to come up and probably get into this area right here. But this is massive, massive power, guys. All right. Okay, let's check out Nasdaq and we'll finish on gold. Nasdaq, oh my goodness. Like, we'll put it on the 10-minute to show you a little better. Look at this. That's on a 10-minute time frame. So there's two 5-minute candles in these candles right here, okay? And this thing's going too. Look at this. Caught the top, guys. Like, if you join the calls, like for real, if you join the calls and just follow the trades, that's 150 pips. Do you guys understand? That's 150 pips. Okay. US 30, I don't even know. We didn't even count it yet. Even from, there's gold here. I think gold really sold off. Okay, even US 30, guys, if you caught it, even down to the first demand, you're looking at over 70 pips. Okay, over 70 pips. Now, we didn't, oh my goodness. Wow. Look at gold, guys. Gold is all the way down. It just taps 1821. Okay. Gold from 1827, if you would have anywhere in this area, 1826, 1827. Okay, that was the nice sell opportunity. Okay, that was the nice sell opportunity. So that thing ran like, I'm not going to say we caught it because we didn't. We missed it. But that thing, guys, you're looking at $4, a $4 move, $4.03. That's a 40 plus pip move. Okay. you know, I hope you guys can see that this thing is still running. That's insane. Like, that is insane, guys. And I'm gonna just say that we just hit 17,000 subscribers. I never thought we would hit this in our lives, guys. You have no idea. 17,000 subs. Look at this, guys, starting to sell here. So, guys, that's crazy. You know, that keeps us motivated for sure. It's definitely motivating. All right. 1827 was the area. I'm not saying that it was there. It just, that was the overall area we had originally for the sell. So, guys, it's 10:08. Watch for gold to make its next big move. This is on the 10 minute, so we'll drop it down to the 5. You can see it heavily broke through even the 200. Okay, so, and this was even the area we originally had. Do you guys remember setting this up? I don't know if you guys do. This was at 8:30. That was another area that we set up here. So that even it's breaking through that, that's crazy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I forgot about that. I was so busy fixing it. Oh my goodness, look at this. My goodness, guys. My goodness. All right, so guys, it's 10:09, and gold is still selling here. It's crazy. All right, so how far will it go? That's the next thing. It's going to go to most likely this area right here, 1819. Okay, if it's going to continue right through that movement, 1819 is the next area. Okay, and that's down here. Okay, so guys, it's about a minute left here, about 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna get off the call. Okay, but I if you guys want to sign on and just watch, like, you guys can see that these key areas right here, I do place price tags. Okay, it's like, you know, you go shopping, you can see a price. That's what I put here for you guys. You don't need to always hear buy and sell. Okay. I hope everyone understands that. For the new guys, you know, this trade idea is 1824 all the way down to 1820. So that move alone was 40 pips from the original opportunity that we looked at from like about a few hours ago. Okay, so now you can see that price is holding here. So watch for maybe to retrace this overall 200. You can see how heavily set as far it is away from this overall 9 EMA. Okay, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen on gold here, but you can see now it's heavily pushing back up. Okay, so if you're anywhere from up here, guys, look to take some profits because it can engulf this previous candle and have a nice little move to the upside. Okay, I'm going to check out NASDAQ and US 30 actually quickly before I'll check out GBP USD. Okay, look at GU, guys. My man Rampton, big dog Rampton, give a shout out to him, young buck learner, 20 years old. Kid's got a mind of a genius. Okay, he caught a nice little sell at the up top here. Okay, and he wrote it down. Our area was right here. Okay, this was our area. You can see clear as day. We didn't look on it again, but if you held, I'm just showing you key areas here. 35577. Okay, eventually it broke down. Eventually. Okay, but even if you caught a little pips here and it reversed, depending on your stop loss, 20 pips, you'd still be in all right profit. Okay, so GBP USD is continuing to sell. All right, continuing to sell from overall level of 35577. Now let's check out the beasts. Let's check out the Mark McGuire's and Barry Bonds of indices here. Okay, so you can see now it's starting to hold some support. All right, but the bottom wicks are still forming a downtrend. I bet you we're going to be we're heavily oversold here. All right, we're very low. We made it to like 13, guys. Okay, so that's why you're going to get some kind of a pullback here on NASDAQ. But that trade really ran. Okay, so guys, for members, I'll update everything what happened in this group and why we actually took this trade in about an hour. Okay, so that's NASDAQ, guys. If NASDAQ breaks above here, above 16251 area, it's going to come back up and probably touch this 9MA, okay? So just wait and see on that. It's heavily overextended, all right? Heavily overextended. Now, for NASDAQ, we're going to look at US 30 and then we're going to end the call, all right? US 30 is the same thing. We have to expect this. We have to expect this kind of happening. You're going to get some pushes and pulls. Like indices got to make it back, all right? So if US 30 is going to continue, it's got to start to break above this moving average and hold and then walk to the upside, all right? Okay. My man, your boy Nee. I like it, dude. You're my guy now, buddy. Guys, make sure, if you guys think these sessions are fire, I'm going to tell you something right now. When Ron does Tokyo, somehow he finds a good amount of pips. And it's no joke. I posted the Zoom call last night. It's good. And the nice thing is with Zoom, you can ask questions, guys. You can ask questions live. I don't think you understand how beneficial that is. You can't ask me questions here. I have everyone muted. But in our private sessions, you can ask questions. You can ask why this is a good trade, why. We can teach you live how to scalp. It's literally for like $1 a day. So I just want to go over this, guys. I know you guys are probably understanding that you see this too much, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's important for people who want to learn, okay? We're not like a crazy signal provider yet. We're setting up a trade ideas that's going to be included with our membership eventually, okay? So you can join here. So 50 hours a month, okay? So 4 Zoom sessions for Tokyo, 3 for London, 2 webinars, all recorded, uploaded to the website, okay? We have a program that we just did. It's around 52 weeks plus about 40 webinars uploaded to the site, as well as our bootcamp part 2 is up, okay? So make sure to understand that. Also, guys, we're uploading new content, so we'll have about 25 new videos for all different strategies, different things like that will not be publicly shown, all right? Our trade ideas, I'll get to that in a second, guys. Don't worry about this. Skip over that. These are our blogs. We're going to update them. I have about 5 or 6 to update that'll be sent to MailChimp, okay? So, guys, this is our events calendar. As you can see, all members only. So they get no lag. Everyone on YouTube, you get a lag, okay? It's anywhere between 7 to 30, 45 seconds. This is live, and you should see the member profits that is in the group right now, okay, for real. So make sure to check that out. How you join, guys? Just scroll down here, okay? Coming soon with our app, okay? Trade notifications sent right to your phone. No more Telegram Mickey Mouse stuff anymore. This is real deal, all right? For real. We're putting a lot of money into this. We have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. This is the only Telegram, guys. Everyone else is scamming you. I'm telling you right now. We don't take anyone's money and put it and invest it for themselves. We do nothing like that. We're strictly educational stuff, okay? I need to be clear about that. This is our broker of choice, guys, okay? Fusion Markets, they're good, they're responsive, and they're good customer service as well as good quality for your trading. Join our newsletter, okay? Just click your email. We'll send you some blogs. We'll send you some free stuff, different things like that, all right? So, always, guys, check it out. I explained this, but if you don't have a card or whatever it is, you can join our bronze plan. 3 for $99 is the best promo we have. It'll get you in there for 3 months. It'll include you in the next boot camp that we have, okay? Same with silver and platinum, okay? This right here, guys, I'm telling you right now, we are booking up fast. We have like almost no slots left for a few weeks, okay? So we're booking into this. This price is going to go up. I'm telling you, this is one of the most valuable things you get. It says 60 minutes, but it's really an hour and a half, okay? So just keep that in mind, guys. I know it's a pain for you to listen to this, but always remember to pay it forward, okay? That's why we go YouTube Live, why we go different things like that for you, so you can see what we do, and we can leave it at that, okay? So, guys, quickly, you can look at US 30. It started to make a retracement here. Guys, it's 10:15. I got to get started with the day, my other things that I do. So if you guys are messaging the website or emailing us, we'll be in contact with you. Guys, tonight we have the webinar as well as the private Tokyo session, and then tomorrow private London session. So that's how you join us, guys. If you're a member just watching or you're a YouTube subscriber just watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your time. I hope you guys made some good pips today, all right? The Telegram link is posted in the top of the group, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys same time, same channel tomorrow. hopefully my webcam fixed so you can see my beautiful face, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so God bless all of you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Everyone deserves it. We're all in this together. This is not anyone against anyone. This is us together. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your time. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.